This is Rise of the Tomb Raider. We're here on Xbox Series S taking a look at the second chapter in the Survivor series. Be sure to like the video, subscribing is great as well. So what are we seeing here on the Series S? Well, it's definitely a lot more jagged and whatnot than I remember when I first played this many years ago. So it's 1080p, 1920 by 1080, full 1080p at 30 FPS. And then during cutscenes, it goes to 1440p by 1080p. Yeah. And that's kind of how that one's presented. So this is still like a really great looking game for its time. Comparing the Series S to the Series X, there is quite a gap in terms of like visual fidelity and mode options. It would be nice to see if this one could get upgraded. I mean, it was a timed exclusive and whatnot, but I guess that probably doesn't factor in too much in regards to seeing these kind of games getting upgraded. At some point, they'll probably do some sort of remastering or definitive pack for everything, I think. So I love this series. I think all three of them are great. Tomb Raider Definitive, the Rise of the Tomb Raider, and then Shadow of the Tomb Raider, a great trilogy pack of phenomenal games. And you get to see this character sort of being, I guess, reborn or born basically for the first time, since it is essentially a reboot, an earlier take on this character and her struggles and her journey. And this is where the action kind of heats up as she aims to take on, Trinity and whatnot. And I thought that was a really neat... There's drones! Danger drones. I thought that was a really neat story arc as she has to confront things of the past, working with Jonah there, and trying to, I guess you would say, survive, because it's got survival mechanics, and it's got, they're like crafting and stuff, but it's very much a mostly linear experience with some like hub type areas that you get to explore, such as this one. And seriously, like, the visual quality, like, this used to, for me, look just, like, groundbreaking at the time on the Xbox One. I was like, whoa!
I'll bet I can take a few of them.
I was like, I couldn't believe it. I was like, this looks so good. And now it's kind of like, oh, wow, yeah, no, I've seen the 1X version way better. But yeah, use your survival instincts to get around. There's a lot of like parkour and climbing and scaling and adventuring and item collection. There's lots of collectibles to gather, hidden secrets to find, tombs to explore, secrets along the way. It's just like it's full of activities and whatnot across a variety of different places. You can use the campfires in order to travel further. There are slight puzzles. None of them, I think, really make you have to think too hardcore, if that makes sense. Normally, you just kind of roll through them. There might be a couple here or there. I mean, my walkthrough was very popular for this game, so I would imagine that a lot of people were using it for help. I think people still check it out all these years later for support and whatnot in order to, I guess you would say, be able to beat the game, but I really personally don't think it's too hardcore of a thing. I'm trying to shoot this drone. Yeah, see, this is a very advanced game. It's got drones in it. Okay, I'm just gonna just shoot this thing down with a gun. But yeah, you're kind of moving through this world, taking on the challenges, being the Tomb Raider, discovering this character. It's nice because she's a lot more like, she's still learning who she is, and she's still discovering what her, strength is and all that. But she's definitely a lot more confident and whatnot. Shadow of the Tomb Raider is when she really starts bulking up and getting, like, super tough and intense. But this was one, that kind of started that, really helped cement her character and started that journey even further along, which was cool, and I quite liked it. There's also some really great DLC in this one. So I think you mostly just get the 20th anniversary or something edition nowadays, but like within it, you get this sort of explore the Croft Manor, and I would highly recommend it because you do get to get a lot of context towards the character, and it really leads into that third game very well. So high recommend on that. And there's also this DLC, the Baba Yaga. Really good. I got an achievement for that and stuff? Oh, complete 3 missions. Okay, good. I was like, huh, surprised I didn't do that earlier. But yeah, there's like this Baba Yaga DLC. Yeah, this is this one, I'm pretty sure. It's great. I don't think it's like super long or anything, but it's super neat because it's all sort of like psychedelic. I don't know if that's quite the word to use, but it's trippy. Like there's you know, there's some crazy stuff that goes on in that one. That's a fun thing. It doesn't really like do anything extra story wise. Like it's an extra you know, like narrative adventure, but it doesn't like really impact the main story to any degree, so it's kind of just like a fun extra story. But I do find that one to be entertaining. I'm trying to get over to a fire so that we can actually go to a different area. I think that would be ideal. I'm trying to find where the home base is. I kind of went off the path. Oh yeah, the optional tombs. Those are always fun if you want to go into the optional tombs and find extra secrets. And so there's like so many more collectibles that you could do and grab in this one. Hey, I guess it's on the other side of this thing. I thought this was oh, you're supposed to go. That did not work out. I was hoping to grab on there, jump over there, and it would look cool. Okay, this is a little embarrassing. So let's just get back this way. I think this is where something is. Where's the town? Oh, it's over to the side. Found it. Yeah, because you go up to this structure. Like, it's linear, but then you get these, like, smaller hub worlds, and I think Shadow really expanded that, the hub world style. It gave you a lot more of new locations to kind of actually go in and do a lot of side stuff. Whereas this one is just kind of approaching that concept. Little pop-in stuff if you move quickly, but I think for the most part, the world does actually hold steady. It is very jagged on the Series S, though. Like, very, very jagged around the edges. So it's not, it's not quite the visual spectacle it once was for me. But maybe we could do this challenge thing. But it's still pretty great. I did notice it seemed to load a little bit long to get in on this one. So I don't know if that's like a general thing where it's kind of like, you know, loading wise. But it's still it's a really, really great title that I think you can have a lot of fun playing. I think the story is so good. Start with the first like definitive edition, then make your way to this one, and then do Shadow, and I think you're in for a really pleasant experience within the Tomb Raider series. Like I think this is, you know, so well done. How do I get up there? It's not like I have anything to really move around here. Can we climb maybe the outside a bit? I think of what we can do to get up there. There's that climby thingy. There's a tree branch. I haven't really done any of the like exploration within the camps. I never bothered. I shoot that? I'm not sure they want me to be shooting in their camp. Probably not the nicest thing. Oh, maybe we gotta climb this tower. And then we can like kind of shoot across. You know what I'm saying? That would be quite logical. But that's the thing is like there's all this like extra. Oh, we're supposed to shoot that. Okay, that's a collectible thing too. But there's all this like extra stuff you can take part in, like extra activities and. Okay, well I don't know how to shoot a fire thing. Am I supposed to break that? I feel like I'm supposed to connect this somewhere and then I can like rope to it, but I might be looking at the wrong area. This might be like a rope down for somewhere down there. Huh. That's why you gotta think of this stuff. You got survivor instincts. Oh, there we go. Perfect. Just didn't see it through the roll of the trees here. Yeah, that's my bad. But that's a lot of like what the game is, you know, climbing, roughing it around, being the Tomb Raider. It's great. It really is great. Highly, highly recommend. I think I need the shotgun for this. Crap, how do you blow this bad boy up? You? No, that's not it. Go this way. I can't remember how I do this. Is it supposed to be explosive? No, that's not it. Oh, there we go. What? Oh, is it? There we go. Now we got it. I think you can jump off on that thing there. This is, kind of neat. Definitely like the style. Like, they have very good camera angles and gameplay designs on this one. Okay, Lara, that was really dumb. I know I'm controlling her, but that was not what I had expected. There's also like intense combat, but not really at this point. Like, this is the end game where you're kind of just going around collecting stuff. I mean, I could probably find a firefighter too, but you're just kind of savagely executing people as Lara Croft, and she just like absolutely annihilates everyone, which is so exciting. But I think this also shows a nice calmer part of it here. Like, this does cycle time of day and stuff, so I'm hoping it gets a little different out here. And beautiful, like, you know, there's a huge snow sequence it opens with. Very, very good game. Very, very great. I quite love what they were able to achieve with this particular Tomb Raider. Let's see. Okay, so I gotta kind of go along there. Alrighty. Oh, come on! That... I think I'm doing that wrong. You can really move through the world if you do the right, like, kind of spot maneuvers in the game. I don't know how riveting this all is for people, but it's got great cinematics, great character development, a unique story. That thing's almost taunting me. I want to destroy it. Great sense of scale. It doesn't... Yeah, it could definitely use an upgrade. I think don't I have, like, a thing that maybe the zipline thing doesn't work on this. Yeah, it definitely, like, could use an upgrade for Series S, I think. I mean, on Series X, it does look really, really good, which I love. Okay, so am I supposed to, like, just straight up jump over that way and hope it kind of, like, lands? I can't hit that wood thing and kind of... Okay, there we go. That worked that time. Nice. Okay, you gotta climb, Lara. You gotta climb. Yeah, there we go. What it's all about... Hey, where is this supposed to attach to? Supposed to attach, like, way down there or something? Okay, usually you would stab this thingy to something, and that would allow you to do stuff. Okay, let's cut this knife. Did that just drop down a package? I hope nobody was down there, because, you know, that could have been bad. You know what I'm saying? Could have been real bad. We obviously can't reach that far. Is there a post maybe right there that we can connect this thing to? Oh ho ho ho! Dun 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 dun. Yeah, definitely some indie type stuff, that's for sure, in this game. Yeah, she's got like a really savage stabby I don't know what you call them. Ice picks? Yeah, she cuts people down. She's intense, what can I say? She is a Tomb Raider. Okay, can we open this bad boy? It's literally just resources, that's all that was? That was a huge waste of time. But over there's like a side thing. We could have went up another way, I guess, up there to that part and did like an eagle jump thing or something. That was not quite what I was expecting for that particular area, that is for sure. I was like, huh. I was expecting something a little bit more intense, but yeah, I remember playing this and I was like, this is what next-gen gaming is supposed to look like at the time. I was like, whoa! And yeah, no, it's definitely looking a lot better Series X-wise, whereas Series S-wise, you've got a really kind of old version of the game. It's still highly recommended and whatnot, for sure. Like, for me, I think this is really good. But yeah, it depends. It's a good single-player experience. It has a lot to offer. You can play a lot of different things story-wise. You gather the collectibles, jump in there. And, yeah, okay, that was pretty quick, which is nice. I think this area might have an enemy or two. I don't know. I just have animals. There's not really... Like, you kill everything, right? And stuff, and it's kind of like, whatever. Remember this way. Do you go this way to get through the... I'm trying to think of how you get into the whole... There's, like, train yard area. I might have traveled to the wrong place, but this is one of the places I like to show off a little bit. All like destroyed, all messed up, and you have to travel here from different areas. Like, it really is kind of a big... Like, it's linear, but, you know, you just look at these, like, survival spots, and her clothing attire is not good for this particular region. That is for sure. She's probably freezing her, you know. I guess you could walk over that way. I think it's over there was I was thinking of, like, that spot over there. There's, like, a camp and everything up in that spot. So you do get some different biomes that you get to visit, which is nice. Oh, it's like a Soviet installation. I'm pretty sure you're supposed to be able to get up there. Can I cut this? Capture the flag. Cut down all the Soviet flags. Why? There's old flags that mark this territory and let people know that this is probably a pretty sketchy place to be, I would say. Looking for artifacts. We jump on that and jump up there or something. Oh, there's like a whole secret area that way to go that way. See, there's lots you can dive back into and explore. I always love that about these types of games. It's like the interactions afterwards are quite exciting. Like, this looks, again, very, very jagged around the edges is my biggest thing. It's like, it's not super visually sharp. I think the character model, though, looks just phenomenal. Like, I was so blown away with what they were doing at the time. And then obviously for Shadow, they expanded upon that even further, which was great. I don't really know. You're supposed to jump up from, like, these rocks or something. Very interesting. Okay, maybe this is it. What are we doing here? What do we find? We found, like, minerals, or... There we go. A lot of parkour challenges, climbing things, smashing stuff. The combat is great, though. It really does feel intense as you take on the Trinity threat. Yeah, Trinity, they got a long history with your old folk and stuff like that. They're not the best group of individuals, that's for sure. Oh wow, there's a whole camp area over here, isn't there? And there is like a whole like upper spot you can visit there. There's all that huge action sequence actually going through that area. I remember doing a lot of like fire-based destruction, like Molotovs and everything. It was kind of a little crazy to do that stuff, yeah, that's for sure. But that is the fun of the Tomb Raider. Am I supposed to like jump from a zip line up here? Yeah, rolling basically fixes everything. Huh. What a great game still. Seriously, like, just going back and, like, playing this again and taking a look at it is just such a pleasure. I really did genuinely enjoy, you know, what this one had to offer. Like, I think it's such a great time. Narrative storytelling. I can't wait to see where they take this character next. I almost feel as though it's been too long of a wait. Because it's like, where you at, Lara? You know, there's adventures to be had. I would hope eventually that there's more adventures to be had. You know, like I know they're actually like they're working on another one, but the sooner the better would be fantastic because I want a new adventure that I can get lost on. Is that might be the other way here? There we go. So you gotta get creative to get to new places. Great sense of like distance and backdrop. They really actually did a decent job taking advantage of what the Xbox One could do at the time, because you know this was timed exclusivity for the Xbox platform because they needed some games going on, and I think this was a great choice. Personally, you know, it helped them kind of compete at that time. At least I believe so. Oh, nice. And it was great for me to cover this one. It was so exciting because, you know, I got it to cover through Xbox there because obviously, you know, it was a timed exclusive and whatnot. I had a lot of fun diving into this one really early, doing like a full walkthrough for it. If you want to watch that, all up on the channel. A lot of fun to put that together. And then obviously enjoying the full story and the scope of it. I think I did some guides and stuff too. I mean, that looks like a CCP kind of thing there. But who knows what kind of other surprises await you as you enjoy the Rise of the Tomb Raider. There's also like a really great song attached to Rise of the Tomb Raider. I would suggest checking that one out. Really good. Really, really good.